Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Way different review today. We're gonna review a Radler. I get emails all the time from people asking to do stuff on my YouTube channel, and 99% of the time I say no, just because I'm not interested in doing like random stuff. Like I've gotten emails about like reviewing like drinking games and like just all kinds of random stuff that I always say no to. And for whatever reason, I don't know how I got on this email list, but I got an email asking if I wanted for the summertime to try a Grapefruit Radler from Paulaner. I think that's how you say it, Paulaner, from Germany. And I decided to say yes to this because my wife is such a huge fan of this style of beverage. So I figured, why not? I don't know if I was having like a weird day at work, and I just decided to say okay. So one of these showed up, and I figured since they asked, to do a review of it, I would do that. So like I said, I've been reviewing stuff on YouTube for almost 7 years, and I think this is the first thing I've ever said yes to via email. That's not from like someone who watches the channel. So we're team low ABV around here, and this is 2.5% alcohol by volume. So Radlers me and her used to drink all the time back like 2005-ish, 2006-ish, just because where we lived in the summertime, it was super hot, and these things are just really refreshing. So yeah, let's get into it. Why not? Let's drink a Radler. We've been reviewing hoppy beers for about 1,000 reviews in a row. This looks like pink lemonade. It's crazy. A lot of times what we would do with these is we would use them as mixers if we weren't going to just drink them by themselves. I remember we would mix them with vodka. We would mix them with like tropical rum, just anything that you wanted to mix her with. So I've never actually poured a Radler into a glass before, but like I said, it looks like pink lemonade. It's just really light. It's got that kind of pink hue to it, what you would think, grapefruit juice to look like. Good, almost 2 fingers of super fluffy white head. So let's go and see what it smells like. This smells like you've cut into a grapefruit and you're smelling an actual grapefruit. That's crazy. I don't remember these smelling like that intense. We just drank, if you guys watched, we were talking about craft seltzer. And Modern Times did Bubble Party Hard, which was grapefruit, and this smells a lot more intense than that did, but this has like kind of a sweetness to it. I mean, it does. It smells like if you were to open like a thing of grapefruit juice and smell it. The seltzer that I drank was more like that sparkling water kind of essence of grapefruit. This just smells like grapefruit juice. So let's go ahead and taste this. Cheers. Thank you. It was a kind lady. Her name was Rebecca. She wasn't Paulaner. They were whoever distributes, I think, Paulaner. So appreciate you. Yeah, this tastes exactly how I remember Radler's tasting. It's weird because the head was super, like, it was a good 2 fingers almost, but this isn't effervescent at all. It tastes like grapefruit juice. If a child got their hands on this and drank this, they would have no idea there was alcohol in it. It doesn't taste like alcohol at all. So I guarantee my wife will love this. So this is just one of those things, like it's 2.5%. You're not really drinking this to get drunk. If you are, you need to drink about 50 of them. But you're using this like on a hot day in the summertime, if you're out by the pool or at someone's house, swimming at the lake, something like that. You could pour this over ice. You could add this to some sort of hard alcohol as a mixer, or you can just drink it as it is. Like if you live like in the Central Valley of California, out in the desert in Arizona, and you're out golfing and it's really hot, this would be an awesome beer to have in your bag when it's 1,000 degrees outside, and you just kind of want to stay hydrated and drink all day long without worried about getting drunk. But this just tastes like concentrated grapefruit juice. This could be something, if you're dating someone who's not into beer or alcohol, you could give them this to drink with you. If they're not like drinking seltzers already, there's nothing about this that tastes like alcohol. It's just one of those extremely thirst quenching, refreshing, cold beverages on a really hot day. So This is good. It tastes like grapefruit juice. So that's, I mean, there's really not much else to say about it. It's just one of those things. Like I said, it's a crusher. You could chug it. You could use it as a mixer. You could even like use this like if you're on the younger side and you guys like, I know young kids are crazy and they'll like take shots of random shit. You could use this as a chaser. Like I said, pour it over ice, mix it. You could use this in blended drinks. You could do whatever you want. So, like I said, my wife's gonna love this. It brings me back to about 10, 15 years ago when we would drink these in the summertime. I forgot how refreshing these are. I like these. It's a cool style. And you never have to worry about getting drunk drinking it unless you're mixing it with something else. So that's it. That's Paulaner Grapefruit Radler. Figured I'd throw this review up. I know it's kind of different, weird, and whatever. Took 7 years, but we finally said yes to something. So that's it. I'm out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the view so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't